Okay, so I'm up at Taradale this morning, up in the Macedon Ranges, I guess. Going to do a loop I haven't done for about 20 years. Check out some old aqueducts and bridges and things. So yeah, we'll see how it all goes. It's a beautiful day up there. It's chilly but sunny, which is a bonus. Alright, I'll fire the camera up when there's something to see. So I'm just starting at the public park in town. Heading out, we're going to head out of town towards the old railway bridge, aqueduct. So it's a fairly impressive structure. A little bit of road walking, I guess. Oh, it looks like there might be a path now, actually, beside the river here. We'll follow that for a while, eh? See where that gets us. I'm thinking with all these introduced trees, this is probably a good walk for autumn. They still look nice in spring, but probably be next level in autumn with all the colours of the leaves, I think. Some of the frogs in that creek. We're going this way. Well, kind of. Looks like I found the Taradale gnome garden. Even found a few rogue gnomes that have escaped their enclosure. Someone didn't like those ones. That one looks a bit trollish to me. I think I saw him in Sweden. Okay, looks like I'm on the road. There's the historic aqueduct that I'm heading to in the distance. So this is the historic viaduct at Taradale. It opened in 1862. Got to get that right. And the interesting thing is it's still the main, well, interesting for me, probably no one else, is it's still, the trains still use it, it's still on the main Bendigo kind of northern Victoria line. So yeah, when I was coming back from the Goldfields track a few weeks ago, or a month ago now, train went over the top of that. $460,000 to construct it. Wonder what it cost in today's dollars. I guess they're talking about those big oaks. Alright. So I'm kind of following the All Trails route here, but the All Trails route walks on the road, which is up there. Looks to be a track across the paddock, which looks a lot more interesting if you ask me. So I'm going to go down there. There's the last look at the aqueduct. I've got a creek crossing coming up later. I think I'm going to be getting wet feet. Maybe wet shorts. Looking at the height of this. Well, all good. It'll add to the drama of the walk, I suppose. So that's the Taradale Metcalf Road that I've been walking for a while. I've just entered the Taradale, I think it's Bushland Reserve. Looks like there's a little track that kind of weaves its way around, more or less paralleling that main, well, that bitumen road. I wouldn't call it a main road. Haven't seen a car on it yet. But I'm going to take this bushland track. If it stays half reasonable, if it gets a bit feral, I might drop out onto the road. I've got an idea the road's always going to be fairly close by. We'll see how it all plans out. Okay, I've my little kind of bushland amble along beside that Metcalf Road over there. Pretty well come to its end now. I'm going to drop down this four-wheel drive track away from the road a little bit. Let's see if it's got a name. It has got a name on my map, but I can't be able to get my map out. So we'll go with Plantation Track, eh? Alright. Now out of the corner of my eye while I was filming that, I saw a little water hazard ahead. Later on the walk, I think I mentioned there's a track I follow called Swingbridge Road. Or maybe I didn't mention Swingbridge track that I follow for a while, and it crosses the Coliban River. And there's no swing bridge, so I'll be wading that, I guess. So yeah, that might be a little bit of a sting in the tail. Alright, I'll get round here. I think it's not too muddy. Yeah, I doubt very much that I'm going to be finishing this walk with dry feet somehow. We have had a fair bit of rain this week, although it's been a very dry few months. I don't think this particular area of Victoria got a shitload of rain. It was mainly east of Melbourne. So I'm expecting Coliban River to be crossable, but I'm also expecting it to be about knee deep. We'll see how it goes. Alright, this is going to be nice and easy for a while. So, I guess the temperature's around 16 degrees. It's like near the start of October. It's absolutely Beautiful day for walking. I decided to come up to Taradale because they were predicting overcast and grey skies in Melbourne all day. So my theory there is duck over the Great Dividing Range, and normally, well, 8 out of 10 times the weather's a little bit better on the northern side of the divide. And yeah, driving past Mount Macedon today, sure enough, blue sky. I don't know if it's on the left here, if it comes up on the camera. That's an old mullock from the mining days. So I mentioned I was in the Macedon Ranges area. Well, you could also call it the goldfields area of Victoria. All this area up through here towards Bendigo, all the way down to Ballarat's been heavily mined. Back in the day, so I don't know if it's coming up on the mic, but that traffic noise, that would be the Calder Freeway. It's not far from here. Okay, well that's the end of this little track. I've got to meet that road up there. That's that Taradale Metcalf Road again. So it looks like I'm climbing up this side bit here, but it doesn't look too hard. Okay, that's the road I'm looking for. I've just walked down at Taradale Metcalf Road for a bit. You can hear the freeway down there. But yeah, I'm heading along here for a fair while now. It looks like it's going to start through farmland. So I've left the freeway kind of area. Now I'm slowly winding my way back towards Taradale on the swing bridge road. So the crux of the walk is a little bit further along here when I get to the river. So Swingbridge Road has become more of an easement along here. There's some private land. Looks like it's some kind of a plantation through there with big signs saying "Stay out." So I'm on the right side of the fence. But yeah, this is probably the most bushwalking kind of section we've had, except for that section where I kind of paralleled Metcalf Taradale Road earlier on. That was pretty rough going. This is easy enough. I'm thinking when I get down the river, if it's like this, could be a bit snaky. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm well and truly in the cleared country, in the rural country again now. This little valley is where the Coliban River is, that I'll be getting across in a minute. And then I'll be heading into Taradale, and I think it'll be time for a coffee, maybe, with any luck. Okay, I'm shimmying around the bank. That's the road there, the track that I was following. I'm heading through here to see if I can find a tree. There's a few trees across it, but that one doesn't go all the way. That one there does, but it looks a bit nasty. Let's go and have a squiz at it. See if it's doable. Other than that, it doesn't look that deep here across these rapids. Fuck, I'm not going through that. What else have we got down there? Alright, let's keep going down here, see what I can find. So once again, that's my that's the Swing Bridge Road there, that brown mess. I might just wade through this bit. Fuck it. I mean, I could go across there, but then I gotta deal with the shit on the other side. Alright. Trouble is, I don't fucking know. Can't see the bottom here. Alright, we've got action cam. I'm in. Let's see how deep it gets. So far I'm mid-shin. That's all pretty good here. I think I'm going to be okay. Got my depth measures. Alright, that's all good. Halfway through. What could go wrong? Alright. That's where I've kind of come along the side of. This is the middle of the river. It's actually quite pretty. It's not too deep. I'm about, I don't know if you can see that. I'm not even knee deep here. It's flowing quite good though, so just be a little bit careful. Alright, we survived that. Yeah, I don't think it's quite. That says it's a metre deep. It's probably 50 centimetres, I'm guessing, maybe 40. I don't know what more. Just below my knees. Alright, still need to pay attention though. Okay, that's I think it's the Coliban River. Okay. So, wet feet. I'm definitely going to sit down for a coffee in town and dry my feet off if they're not dry by the time I get back to town. So I'm guessing from here on it's just going to be easy going on these quiet roads. That whistle you could hear is the train on that railway line going over the aquaduct. Alright, time to make a mile I reckon, and dry these feet out. Alright, it's pulling into Taradale now. Gonna weave my way around the back streets for a bit. That's the railway line that goes over the viaduct. I'm still weaving my way into Taradale, picking up this easement now. It's called Hood's Track. The actual main street, I think, is down where the church is over there on the left, behind that new house, and where the big trees are down in the valley there. That's where I'm heading for. The highway bypassed Taradale years ago, and unlike Malmesbury, I don't think it's got a railway station, so I'm thinking there might still be a bit of reasonably priced real estate around here. There's a fairly substantial looking bridge. Looks like it's a girder or a beam or something of an old railway bridge or something. Some of the old church is some kind of a reception venue now. It's definitely private property though, so I'm not going to go in. So this is me back at the park in Taradale. I think I'll get rid of these somewhat still damp shoes on some something more comfortable. Wander up to the main street, which is just over there, and see if I can find a coffee. If not, I'll hit the road back towards Melbourne and pick one up somewhere. The old Never Fail, the BP Service Centre, I suppose. That's the old highway up there, that's the main street. It's not a very big place, but I think I'll still find a cafe. Okay, so I walked about 11.9 k's on this little stroll. It's a funny one, this one. It's one of those walks that I really like. It's got a bit of diversity about it. There's a bit of dry forest, there's some rural land, there's the history of the old mining, plus the old town of Taradale, the viaduct. The issue with this one though is that crossing of the Coliban River on Swingbridge Road. Ironically enough, there's no swing bridge. Low water is probably all right. Like I mentioned earlier, we've had a bit of rain this week, so it was probably just below knee deep. So you need to be, and sections of it were a bit murky, so you have to be a bit careful with that. I have my trekking poles and I'm very careful. I just wandered in very slowly, probed ahead of me. But yeah, probably best to do it in summer. And look, you can shimmy, there's possibly trees you could try and shimmy across. I reckon the risk of falling off a tree and then getting caught pinned between the tree and the water or underwater is in most cases more risky than wading, a shin deep river. But you have to assess that, and if you're in doubt, just give it a miss, because everyone's got different skill levels and everyone's got different risk tolerances. Apart from that, though, this is a good walk. Like I said, it's a bit of everything. Easy. There's not much in the way of hills. It's all pretty much on track. A few of the tracks are a bit grassy, but it's all pretty much on track. So yeah, good one if you happen to be in the area. I found this actual walk on all trails, but I have been here before doing one of Tyrone Thomas's old walks back in the ye olde days. I can't remember if it was the exact route that I did today. I know I saw the viaduct, I can't remember exactly where I went from there. We're talking 20 years ago at least. But yeah, it's on all trails now, or else jump onto my, follow me on all trails and download it off my maps. Anyway, catch you later. See you next time.